Hi, everybody. So, my husband isn't feeling the greatest. Hold on, let me go turn this off. Hi, little girl. Hi, Peanut. All right. So, my husband and my son are outdoors all the time. They're not feeling the greatest. Change over the weather, new molds and spores and whatnot, right? So I decided that I was going to make some medicine because I don't exactly trust the medical community. And I've become somewhat of an herbalist. And I follow everything and anything that is holistic medicine. So I have decided to make some syrup. The syrup is really good for just about anything, aches, pains, flu, um, any kind of infection or any kind of um, cough, cold, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to start with the easiest thing to put in here, which is the honey. I buy my honey. It's local honey from the Agway, and it's the Hilltop Apiary, which I absolutely love. So if you're going to make this, make sure that you buy honey that's local. You don't want to buy anything that isn't local to you because it'll have the pollen that is local to you. And it's so good. Yum. And it'll help you more with allergies and things like that than if you buy something that's just off the shelves. Also, make sure that what you're getting is actually honey. Because believe it or not, they like to take high fructose corn syrup and give it honey flavor and then make it honey. But it's really not honey. You need the local stuff. So in this recipe, there's honey, there's Sambucol black elderberry, and I use this because it comes from Switzerland. This is not made in the United States, and I know that this is not contaminated with any kind of chemicals, toxins, or anything like that. So I am going to be able to be having peace of mind knowing that this is not sourced from somewhere that's going to make them sick. I use some ginger, pineapple, and cinnamon. Also, some other ingredients, some CBD, CBG. CBD and CBG are antimicrobial, antibacterial, antiviral. So you want something that is going to hit everything because you want people to feel better in no time, right? So anyway, let's get started. My jar and my honey. So what I'm going to do, and while this is happening, I'm going to turn on my pot over here because I have to use melted. It's got to be turned, the concentrates have to be turned back into a liquid. So I have to melt that down. I use a double boiler. And I use the double boiler because of the simple fact being I don't want to scorch that. So by oh, that's not good. So by using the double boiler, I make sure I won't scorch the concentrates. That's my favorite thing. What do you call it? Burner. The favorite burner. Everybody's got one. But unfortunately, I use it so often that the bottom of the little black piece that sits over the burner gets all dirty and it, I don't know, it bloops. I don't even know how to explain it. But anyway, honey, we start out with that. This is the Sambucol. This is elderberry. That's all it is. It's elderberry. This comes from Switzerland. Now I'm going to pour all of this in here. I used about 3/4 of the jar of honey. We're going to use the whole bottle of elderberry. This boosts the immune system. This helps with cough. This helps with inflammation. Black elderberry is so healthy for you. And again, it's Sambucol. Now, the next thing you're going to do is some of this guy here. And this guy is ginger. Oh, I'll just use this guy here. Oh, I love the smell of ginger. Fresh ginger is the best. Do not buy the stuff that's in a paste, that's in a tube, because that has added stuff to it. You want the organic, whole, raw ginger. If you can buy it in a Whole Foods store or an organic store, I suggest it, not your local grocery store, because, well, because not all the times do they have organic or good sources. So, oh, it smells so good. I wish you had smell-o-vision. I wish we could, oh, because it smells so good. All right, so I'm going to chop this, not too fine, just into, because I want to be able to get all of the juice and stuff out of it. So you want to crush it up a little. Some people like to grate it, but I don't like to do that. I like to leave them whole pieces. See? And then it's going to go in here. Then what we're going to do, clean up my mess. Piece of garlic. The garlic is important. Garlic is anti-inflammatory. It's also antibacterial, antimicrobial. If you ever get an ear infection or water in your ears, you don't ever have to go to a doctor and get an antibiotic for that. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. The very minute that you feel the pressure or pain in your ear, you're going to peel a piece of garlic. Do not cut it. Take this pointy end and stick that in your ear as if you were putting an earplug in. And that will pull the infection out. It'll pull the water out. So it'll make you feel better. And then you won't have to go and get an antibiotic, which can make you antibiotic resistant. And you don't need it. Garlic works. Garlic's going to go in here. Now, a lot of people like to take just like a stick of cinnamon, but I don't have any more sticks, so I'm going to use just regular cinnamon. That's all it is. It's just cinnamon bowl and basket. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use about a teaspoon. That's going to go in there. And we almost got it. So then I'm going to take my pineapple. I'm going to take one slice of pineapple. Pineapple is the only fruit that I know of that tries to eat you back. Did you know that? Pineapple has an enzyme in it. And as you are eating the pineapple's enzyme is biting you back. Go figure. So plants fight back. Just saying. All right, so the best thing that I can use for this is this guy. It's going to be loud for a second. But what we're going to do is we're going to put this guy in here. Put this side down. it up a little smaller so that it doesn't sit above the... Gotta love these Ninjas. These things are great. Yeah. So then we take this, pop it in here. This will cure what ails you. Doesn't even matter what it is. So what you can do with this, you can take a tablespoon of this stuff twice a day, and you'll be feeling better in just a couple days. Right. Peanut. My kitty's yelling. Can you hear her? Hi, Peanut. Oh, you sweet kitty. What's the matter? Yeah. All right, and then I don't want to burn myself. I don't think I can really show you too well, but that is CBG CBD concentrate. So I'm going to put this right in here. And this oil, there's about 2.5 grams of CBG and about 2.5 grams of CBD. That's over 2,000 milligrams. So I'm going to say that this not only will help with helping you feel better, but it will help you get the proper cannabinoids that you need to heal your system too. So I'm just going to mix this up a little bit so that I can get that CBD CBG within the liquid, because I don't want it to stick to the top of my jar here. Now you can put turmeric in this if you like. That's perfectly okay. Some people do. Turmeric is also very good for the system. So we got this mixed up. Just going to shake the shit out of it. Now you can put this in tea. You can put this in your food. You can literally do anything with it. I just take a spoon of it. That's all. So now when it's all mixed up, you're going to put this in the fridge. You're going to let it sit for about 48 hours. Now, there's a lot of chunky stuff in here, obviously, because we just put all of that. But it doesn't look that great, but it's definitely a lot healthier for you than an antibiotic. And in all actuality, this helps you more than any antibiotic will. And not only that, but you don't have any side effects from it. It's all natural. So I think that that is probably the best thing on the planet. That's just my opinion, obviously. But I truly think that if you take this over the antibiotic, someday when you actually need the antibiotic, they will work a lot better than if you're taking them constantly. I know one thing here in America, we take way too many antibiotics. We take too many steroids. We take too many of a lot of those things, and people become resistant, antibiotic resistant. And that's dangerous, because then what if something happens and you need an antibiotic and none of them work? You're going to die. It's better that you do something like this and you're able to do it naturally, because then at that point, your body can heal naturally and you don't have to worry about the long-term effects by just eating healthy stuff. Right? At least that's my thought process. I don't know. Well, anyway, I hope you guys learned something. If you're feeling bad, feeling sick, get some elderberry syrup, some honey, mix it all together. You'll be happy. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you have a great day. See you later.